We're the University of Victoria, and we're building a two-mode extended range electric vehicle.
In it to win it!
We're West Virginia University. We're doing a split parallel two-mode hybrid. Let's go! Mountaineers!
We are Mississippi State University. We're building an extended range electric vehicle.
Go, go!
I'm with the Ohio State University. We're building an extended range electric vehicle.
OH!
Hey, we're from the University of Waterloo, and our entry into the EcoGuard competition is a fuel cell PHEV. Go Warriors!
I think the students at times do go a little bit crazy with some of these projects.
You know you're an engineer if your laptop costs more than your car.
You have more friends on the internet than you do in real life.
When your bar trick is showing that the circumference of your beer glass is greater than its height.
When you make $60,000 more than your friends.
That was easy.
We need advisors to keep us from adding more components to the vehicle and making our lives more complicated.
Getting any sleep? Of course.
Define sleep. What do you define as?
We didn't get sleep the entire year preparing for this, but we're getting some sleep here in this nice hotel.
We're gonna give the mechanical presentation. It'll be awesome. You will be wowed.
Real close together.
Oh.
Nathan, so it's nice after a stressful presentation to stand close.
That's right, yeah.
Not sweaty at all.
It's an adrenaline rush to be in front of the judges and really be able to amp it up and talk about what you've accomplished.
EcoCar is an extremely tough competition, and being on the other side is extremely difficult. I have a lot of compassion since I've been on the other side as a judge, but you still have to be pretty tough on them.
Yeah, I think I accidentally asked a very hard question to a team earlier, and they looked really scared, and I didn't even realize it at the time.
The sponsors from DSpace and NI helped us for about 4 hours to get our CAN model up and running and to get it all wired up. They were able to do in about 4 hours what probably would have taken us over a month to do in phone calls and emails, and it was a great event, a great idea, and we thank them very much for the help they gave us.
Most perception of engineers is that we're losers and we don't have any fun, but that's definitely a lie at Michigan Tech.
We do have lives.
We do go out and know how to have fun.
Engineers are often stereotyped with not being very social.
Hit me like a bone, baby, come on, get it on.
One misconception of engineers is we're wusses.
The biggest misconception is that there are no women engineers.
She's so fly, make you wanna touch the sky. She's so fly, wonder how you ever got by.
That car is a chick magnet.
You want to see a chick magnet? Watch this.
Oh my God!
Cute cow? Yeah, right.
Not the cow! No! No! Please! Bessie! No! Bessie! Don't leave me!
The highlight of the event so far has definitely been the CN Tower. It was a lot of fun. Got to just hang out, let loose a little bit before we had all this high-intensity presentations and stuff.
The trip to the CN Tower, it was a wonderful dinner. A lot of fun that night.
Our secret to success so far has been to be not giving up.
All this work has just been a great experience for me. It should look good on my resume and it should give me some pretty good jobs in the future.
At the EcoCar Challenge, we do a lot more than just build vehicles, we build talent. Many of the graduates from just the last competition are working on solutions that you'll see out on the road within the next year or two. For example, the Chevrolet Volt. Many Challenge X graduates are actually hands-on working on that vehicle right now.
Today we have students doing what 10 years ago
elite design teams that automotive companies are doing. So they're really taking these advanced cutting-edge engineering practices and bringing them down to the basic level. It's fantastic to see that.
What's really incredible for me to see is the variety of solutions and approaches that students have to solving these problems. As I walk around, different teams take different approaches at the same problem and ultimately arrive at a great solution.
These students are the future of the automotive industry. They're the future leaders, the future innovators, and hopefully we'll get the opportunity to see many of them come to General Motors.
I think the competition's stiff. All these teams are bringing their best efforts, and so it's really great to be a part of such a premier technology competition. However, I'm very confident in my team. We've been working hard all year long, and I couldn't be more proud to be a part of this team.
The first thing I ever tore apart was probably the kitchen hand mixing machine.
The first thing I ever tore apart was a toy car.
The toy car also, and hopefully I didn't put that one back together, but hopefully we could put the view back together after we tear it apart.
I more liked math books than tearing things apart.
Put apart my transformers. Sometimes some screws were spare at the end and we didn't know where they would go.
Everything I tore apart, I never got back together again.
My brother's train set, and I put it all back together again.
I recycle everything.
Our EcoCar compost.
Kyle.
In light of EcoCar, I'm not wasting the tea, even though the tea bag broke. We're using the napkin to filter the tea.
You know you're an engineer if you spend more money on your calculator than your wife's birthday present.
If you wake up in a strange room, you're not sure how you got there. There's pizza everywhere, and the critical part is a page full of calculations.
You know you're an engineer if you love Monty Python. Nee.
The trade show displays that the teams have brought have been really impressive. They're showing off both their designs and a lot of the engineering work they've done in the hardware and the loop systems. Some of those are really impressive. Just the execution on the actual display themselves and the construction is really great.
They just completely blew me out of the water. Understanding vehicle development plans, realizing the need for budgets, the level of budgets, contingency money, and where they have high-risk areas and they need a backup plan in order to cover it if things fall through.
The kind of ideas that are coming out of the university students at this EcoCar Challenge are the way we're going to change that industry, whether it's hydrogen fuel cells, hybrids, far more fuel efficiency, all of that matters to help create good, green, permanent manufacturing jobs in this country. That's why I'm very proud that this challenge is here in Toronto today.
Thank you, Mayor Miller, for making our city a great place to live in.
Thank you for working to keep Toronto clean, safe, and enjoyable.
For children like us and our families.
See you next year.
See you next year.
See you next year. Here's my EcoCar.
See you in Yuma. It's gonna be hot.
See you next year.